Hi guys, welcome to Comfort Life channel. I am so happy to see you here today. It's Irina. This recipe is one of my favorites because it is winter time right now, and I believe that a good food soak bath, so to say, is really one for the win. The recipe today, as you can see, I have a few herbs in here and of course Epsom salt and the essential oils. Well, it will look pretty if you want to, give it as a gift, but what's most important is that all the ingredients we're using, they're great for soothing aches, relaxing and refreshing. So why should our feet have all the fun, right? So it's a great soak for use in the baths as well, right? So just remember that. It's a very simple recipe. We just mixed everything in here. Well, if you're going to give it as a gift, you could use a pretty mason jar, but if I store this in a bath and I have a small baby running around, I kind of prefer this to be plastic. Don't judge me here, I always reuse it. First step would be to fill up whatever container you're using up to the half with Epsom salt. I would mention that I usually buy Epsom salt whenever they are on sale. This is the Walgreens brand, and I always buy Epsom salt that has no perfumes and no other additives to it, because you definitely don't want to have a bath and soak in perfume. Well, ideally this recipe calls for 2 cups, and I would also show you one of my other favorite brands. It's Dr. Teal's. This is pure Epsom salt soaking solution, but they have a bunch of others, like presumably with essential oils, but they add perfume into it, so I kind of don't trust that. So I'm filling it up to the half. It's a little clumpy, not a big deal. So let me finish right there. Now the next step would be to add the essential oils. The first essential oil I'm using is lavender. We shall need 8 drops of that. And if you don't have any essential oil on hand, that's not a problem. Just use either a substitute or just emit it. So I believe it was 9 drops, not really a big deal. Then we are going to use eucalyptus essential oil, but only 2 drops for this. So 1, 2. The next essential oil I'm going to use would be rosemary essential oil. Rosemary and eucalyptus, we're using them because they really help to soothe the aches, or kind of help us like unwind at the end of the day. And we shall need another 2 drops of this one. 1, 2. If you happen to have mint essential oil or spearmint essential oil, that's really great because it helps to refresh. I unfortunately do not have one on hand, but as always with essential oils, you could just switch and do something else. If you do have mint, you use 6 drops. I am going today use lemon essential oil. I do believe it's also rather refreshing, and it's also antibacterial. Really helps to uplift my mood and mind as well. So I'm going to use 6 drops of this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops. I believe it was 7. Anyway, my calculations are pretty much approximate, but just don't go more than 1 drop, okay? Always be careful with essential oils. One of the additions, I'm going to use some dried herbs right now in here. So the first one would be lavender. So we already added the lavender essential oil, but because we want it to look pretty and just add some additional medicinal properties, I'm going to use lavender. Well, lavender I'm going to use only in the amount of 1 teaspoon, so it's really not a lot. And I know lavender is expensive, so I never kind of try to just put a lot in there, so kind of safe. The next herb I would recommend, if you want to really have a super power in this soak to soothe the aches, you could use Comfrey Root and add it in the amount of teaspoon. I'm not going to use this right now. The next dried herb I'm going to use is 1 teaspoon of mint leaves. So you can use it because you don't have mint. It's kind of big leaves right here, but that's approximate 1 teaspoon. So you don't need to be strict here, right? And the last thing I'm going to use, my favorite, is calendula flowers. So if you do not happen to have calendula flowers, you could use some chamomile flowers, so just omit that step altogether. So I would say I would use another tablespoon, or just like approximately 4 or 5 whole flowers. I'll show you right here that this mixture looks very, very pretty. At this point, we need to kind of shake everything up here. So all the botanicals and the essential oils get kind of absorbed into the Epsom salt. You could either close the lid and shake it. It's not really easy for me to do it on camera, I say, so I'm trying to mix it with a little wooden spatula of some kind. And once we've done that, the only next thing we're going to do is fill up whatever container you're using until it is 2 cups of Epsom salt, and then definitely close the lid. You do want to keep it with the lid closed, and shake it one last time. And also every time before you go in to use it, also try to shake. Well, I will have to open this packet, I believe, but I'm pretty close to 2 cups. So I think I would actually rather try to manage with this one. Here you go. I kind of always feel some kind of satisfaction when one bag is over, and then of course you need to recycle, but it's another story. So you mix it up again. It definitely is going to look prettier in the jar, because the jar is kind of like narrower, I would say. But this is the recipe right here. So if you're going to use this soak in the bath, I know it's usually recommended to just go ahead and use 2 cups of Epsom salts, but I say, because we're using so many things, I believe 1 cup is pretty much enough. So I would say if you're using it for the foot soak, 3/4 of a cup, even 1/4 of a cup would be really good. This recipe I would not recommend it to use for the kids because of the oil. Some of the oils we're using are not kid friendly. But of course for the adults, this is a wonderful soak. Just imagine if you really feel tired, or you want to relieve some, this heaviness in your feet and legs. I think this is really a good way to recuperate and have a really good night's sleep. I will actually stay put. I will make a video about the health benefits of foot soak, just generally. It has really tremendous health benefits, just believe me. So I will make a video about that. This is a very simple recipe to follow. If you actually follow all my recipes, these are the basic ingredients for you. I'm not going to keep it any longer, guys. Thank you very, very much for your attention. I want to say a special thank you for all of you who are supporting me and supporting my channel. This is so important, and I'm really excited to see people who have the same ideas and set of minds that I have, and it really is very empowering. So let's keep it up, this good work. Subscribe to my email list. I'm trying to build a little community so we could all be closer together, so you could tell me more about what you want to know. Maybe I can help and just communicate, so we could support and motivate each other. I find it really important, especially nowadays. Anyways, guys, I wish you all the best. Don't forget to love yourself and give some special love to yourself. It is crucial, really crucial for overall well-being, and just that glow, in your eyes when you just live your life and try to do things important for you, your body, right? Okay, guys, see you later. Bye. Put the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and definitely make this one